It's 10-6. Okay, so Casey got a field goal. Anywho, moving on. Unfortunate for Kanza, but I'm really happy for my man Spader, seeing him moving on another round. And this is the last round of the prelim losers bracket. We've got my man Mike taking on Alpha Nut. My man Mike, a former Elite Four defeater. He had to take on the champion King of Sins. He was not able to beat him, but he has one of the only people to get through the whole Elite Four. Like the whole, all 8 gym members, all Elite Four members. And Alpha Nuts, a current gym leader, might be out of a job. We'll see. See how this goes. Okay, my man Mike. Alpha Nuts. Mano y mano. Loser goes home, winner stays alive. That's the worst part. This is a very bad feeling being in loser's bracket right now, especially in prelims, being in loser's bracket prelims, because if you lose, you're gone, right? That's fucking awful. But even if you win, you gotta win like 2 or 3 more times without losing. I think it's like 2 or 3 more times without losing. Or you could still be gone. You were literally fighting for your life out here. Very bottom of the barrel. Not to say like your skill is bottom of the barrel, but the position you're in the tournament right now is bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel. Very, very tough to be in this spot, is what I'm trying to say. Without further ado, let's get rolling. Earthquake on Shuckle. Shuckle is a defensive god. He's just going to look at Garchomp and laugh with his stupid little weenie-shaped head as he sets up Stealth Rocks. He's going to switch out. Very smart. Almost start with a balloon. Alpha Nuts typically likes to choice something or other, his Garchomps. So he was locked into it. He had to switch out. He's going to go back into Shuckle, who can take the hit like a champ. He can live 1 more Dragon Claw if he needs to. Also, Rocket Helmet, doing damage. Puts a Sticky Web out, and that's all he needs. The Sticky Web against Alpha Nuts' team is huge. I believe Alpha Nuts does not run anybody or anything who clears that. Cordilli goes down super fast. That is really unfortunate. Can Terrakion get rid of him? We'll never know. There's the lowered speed. Close combat out of the gate. Resisted, because I think this thing's flying, right? Oh, poison. Poison resist fighting. Back out into Shuckle, just to see what he's going to do. Focus Blast is big damage. Shuckle's finally gone, but he's done his job. Sticky Web's up. Rocks are up. Omastar's out there. Going to Shell Smash. I don't like that. Into the Focus Blast? I don't know what he was thinking there. Maybe he was just hoping Focus Blast. Maybe he was pinning it all on the idea that Focus Blast might miss. Earth Power comes out. Mega Diancie one-shots. It is 3v5 right now, though. It's not looking good for Mike. Sticky Web does a bunch. Alpha Nuts makes the smart decision to not Mega there with Charizard, hoping it would be enough to live since it wouldn't be super effective since no Dragon type. But it wasn't. This thing hits way too fucking hard. And this is the thing that's going to run train. Just like that, it's 3v3. Just like that, it's 3v3, and nothing's going to outspeed because Sticky Web, because Shuckle set up the Sticky Web. Alpha Nuts was not prepared to deal with this. Alpha Nuts was not prepared to deal with the Sticky Web, and then the Mega Fairy type just running, just going fucking nuts. Unless Goodra does the fucking, beats the odds. Ladies and gentlemen, Alpha Nuts is out of a job. Haha, Shuckle go burr. Yeah, honestly, he really just needed the 2. Shuckle sets up Sticky Web. Stealth Rocks helps a lot with Charizard specifically. Shuckle sets up Sticky Web and fucking rocks. Mega Diancie comes in and just goddamn moonblast everything. Alpha out of a job. I was looking for him to, like, angrily type something in chat, but he didn't. Okay, we do not need to be mean to Alpha Nuts. Alpha spoiled this for people in VC. Anger, we knew if anybody was going to spoil, it was going to be Alpha. Half the reason I had to put all these rules in chat was because we knew Alpha would spoil. If anything, it's best case scenario that he went out round 1. That way he couldn't, like, spoil anything else. But all right, coming up next, it looks like we're back in winner's bracket. We're going to go back to winner's bracket, which I think is nice. I was going to do loser's bracket first, everything, but I think I like the mix-up of people in winners continuing to look strong, and then the you know, how that tight, anxiety, scared feeling you get for people in loser's bracket, because if they lose, they're gone. So we're back in the old winner's bracket. Moving right along. We're going to look at Vic versus Killstreak. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for a lot of stuff going on here. This is just my tournament of power? Kinda, yeah. Kinda, yeah. All right, we've done prelims and winners. We've done round 1 and winners. We are now ready for round 2 in the winners bracket. Let me look at something real quick. This is battle 13. Battle 15. If you lose battle 15, you go here. Yeah, I'm not actually sure these placements fucking work. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I should be looking at this list. This is gonna be first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9th, 10th, 11th. Might have to have a runoff for 12th if I'm doing this right. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna need your help with this, Twitch chat. So theoretically, top 12 are what counts. Top 4 is Elite 4. Obviously, the 8th place after them are the gym leaders. Let me get rid of this music real quick. Distracting. Oh, it's a hidden track. I looked at the track, and it says Raikou, Entei, and Suicune battle theme. But it's a hidden crystal track that never made it, but it's like a Gen 3 version. All right, anyway. Sorry, that was freaking me out. I was like, what the hell are they doing having a theme in that game? So, my math's right on this. I am right. This round still gets you into it. Because if you look, the winner of winners, like that's first place. And then everybody else gets kicked into losers. So if that's first, then we're looking at second, third, fourth, because one of these people moves forward. So fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. That's this right here. If you make it here, you're, I guess we're looking at first, second, third, fourth. So this is our Elite 4. Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. You have to win this one. Okay, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So yeah. Yeah, okay, so I just wanted to make sure I'm clear on the bracket. Being here doesn't guarantee you're in. It doesn't guarantee you're a gym leader. But if you win one more from this point, you are. If I'm doing my math right. No, wait, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Because the winner moves forward. Yeah, it does. No. They're already top. They're already... This is already top 12. Surely. My math on this is so bad. First, right? Second and third. Whatever this battle is, basically. And then the loser, the place that I'm saying out loud now is like when when they lose here, that's the place that they get. So it's not the winner we're looking at, it's the loser of these rounds. So this is fourth. Fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth. If they lose in these spots, that's where they'll be. So if you make it here, you're top 4, you're Elite 4. Then fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth. 9th if you lose here, 10th if you lose here, 11th if you lose here, 12th if you lose here. So yeah, that evens out. So I was right the first time. Chat was doubting me, and it was fucking up my head. Chat was doubting me. I haven't watched it yet. I just restarted watching the whole series yesterday, Fuji. I'm very much looking forward to watching the new season, though. It seemed hype as hell. I'm also very glad that you finished the season and your first thought was to come in here and talk to me about it. That warms my heart. But yeah, chat was telling me I was wrong on that, and I was pretty sure I was right, but no, I've done the math. So yeah, if you've made it this far in the winner's bracket, you're in. You've done it. What's going to be interesting is the next loser's bracket, because if you lose here, you're out. This is the last round where somebody can be out, and be out of a job. Is this stretch right here. It's going to be big time. Let me refresh, by the way. Now that this is updated. Yeah, so out of these, we're going to see 4 more people out of a job, and then the 4 people who win here are going to be guaranteed a job. Everyone in the winner's bracket has already been guaranteed a job, which, for the people who didn't have prelims, they actually got really lucky. They had to win 1 battle. They had to win 1 battle. But if you lose in first round in prelims or in first round, you have to win 2 more. Like, it's weird, because if you were here and you win, like for Devin, for example, if Devin wins, he's immediately in a job. But since Devin lost, he got kicked here, and he would have had to have won twice to get his job guaranteed. The 19-man bracket fucks everything up. It took me a while to do the math, but yeah. Everyone in winners is officially a gym leader no matter what. The The next round of losers is going to determine a whole lot. And then we'll know who our top 12 are. And then we'll work on getting the Elite Four. Glad I cleared that up for myself. Anyway. D-Horn. Thickweed. The Thick. His poison type. Very dominating performance in round 1. Killstreak has also been looking really good this tournament. So far. In both of his matches. I'm very excited to see this face-off. Poison type versus normal type. The thing I see here is normal type is very susceptible to getting toxic. There's not really anybody on his team who avoids that. However, Chansey probably has Heal Bell. The taunt there is big time, and Chansey looks at even the burn, but Chansey looks at the Scald and laughs. In fact, he's better off leaving Chansey burned. If Chansey's burned, she can't be toxic, and toxic is Chansey's worst friend. Toxic is bad. Now he's going to get the clean setup here. D-Horn's not going to like that. D-Horn likes to switch out a lot. I do think he might run Defog or something like that on one of his mons. It might even be... Ooh, double switch. Trying to predict a lot there. He dead? Oh, he's dead. I don't know if he wanted to stay in on that one. What's the play now? Low Punny. Low Punny's going to go for the fake out. Low Punny's not going to be faster, though. Switches out nonetheless, but now unless he does have Defog, Crobat's just dead. Ice Punch. What does he do here? If he gets a one-turn prediction... Also, he's out of Heal Bell, so his whole team's going to get toxic now. Now Killstreak's in trouble. Losing Chansey was very rough there. Losing Chansey was very, very rough there. Psychic gets rid of... Ooh, Psychic's good on this whole team. Psychic's really good on this whole team. Except Alolan Muck. It's not very good on Alolan Muck. Ooh, Pursuit! That's big time. Pursuit's huge. Swellow coming out. Swellow's been pretty weak for most people so far. Protected, I think he was waiting on a move there. Ooh, the Toxic or the Flame Orb. He run on Facade, Swellow. Oh, this might be hype. Facade's gonna do damage. Not if you get T-Bolted first, though. That Nido King's fast. That Nido King's really fast. Fake Out gonna hurt. Toxapex. Those rocks doing a little bit of damage. Those rocks starting to wear on the team just a tad. But it's 3v4 and D-Horn's team is much tankier. Yeah. Having to get Toxic there is unfortunate. He needed a situation where he predicted the Toxapex switch in, and he switched into Regigigas to counter it. Because then he can set up a substitute. The Toxic won't hit, and then you've already wasted 2 or 3 turns of Regigigas' slow start at that point. But right now, he's dead to Toxic, and he's not going to be able to do much damage here. He's dead to Toxic next turn, actually. So we'll just see what he does. Return. Slow start's tough. He actually hasn't gotten Regigigas out of slow start all game. It's a big risk running him. But things are not looking good for our man Killstreak. Things are looking very good for D-Horn, though. D-Horn, again, showing he's a really strong competitor. Just picking up with the same team he had last season, too. And still putting in just as much work. Pyro not going to be able to do a whole lot against the Scald here. Hyper Voice. It's actually a lot of damage. Pyro is a notoriously shitty Pokemon, so the Hyper Voice does pretty good work here. Pyroar, I believe, was the weird Pokemon that has like a decent attack stat. Like its special isn't that good, but it has a high attack stat. But it has no attacking moves. Or maybe flip that. Maybe it has high special attack, but it doesn't really have any special attacking fire type moves or something like that. I know Pyroar's fucked up. I wish I went with something other than Regigigas. He's a huge liability, and I never learned how to use him effectively. Yeah, see, here's the thing. This is the first battle where I see you could have done something, but you literally would have had to have predicted the switch into Toxapex. You predict that switch in, and then you get the substitute up. And he either has to switch, or he goes for Toxic, and it doesn't work because you're probably faster. But that's the only way. And then, you know, then you can eat away at 3 or 4 turns of slow start. Killstreak is down. He's in the loser's bracket. He's already won enough. He's guaranteed a gym leader job at least. His shot at the Elite Four is not out of the question. But D-Horn looking incredibly strong in this tournament so far. Speaking of incredibly strong, this is a tough one for Fizzle. We are looking at fighting type versus psychic type. I did this tournament up, well, Drac did this tournament up one way. I made some modifications to it. Originally, we were going to have a bunch of people have a lot of buys, and the Elite Four would already start off in the round where they couldn't lose their job. They could just get knocked down to Gym Leader, but they couldn't be eliminated. I changed that, and I opened it up a bit. I put the newbies in a prelim and made everyone else have a normal bracket. I tried to arrange the types as best I could to where things like hard counters were unlikely to happen, but in a tournament of this size, it's impossible to make sure hard counters don't happen. Drac even went in and rearranged it after I did and cleaned up a little bit more. But a situation like this was always possible. But yeah, we tried to arrange this tournament. This tournament wasn't random. We didn't random seed it. We literally spent, like, I spent a half hour on it. I don't know how much time Drac spent on it, cleaning it up after me. But we spent a lot of time doing the best job we possibly could to make hard counter scenarios like this in winner's bracket very unlikely to happen. I didn't look at loser's bracket that heavy, so that one's kind of up in the air. But we tried to make it to where in winner's bracket, the least amount of situations like this were possible. Unfortunately, the situation, this is about the best we could do. This is about the best we could do. I was honestly more upset that Anger watched my match with Spandown knowing he was fighting us next. Oh, yeah, that is absolutely a... That's something that shouldn't have happened. It should have been Drac or King or somebody who you weren't potentially going to face watching your match. Because a lot of people were going into these second and third rounds blind. So, for Anger to watch your battle and know the moves you have and stuff, that was a huge advantage that he shouldn't have had. That absolutely shouldn't have happened. You're right. That being said, it's a fighting type going into a psychic type. It was already going to be pretty fucking rough. 10-9 halftime. At least they're getting the points back. They're chipping away. It's weird the Chiefs aren't scoring touchdowns, but it's probably just because they don't feel like it yet. Miss on the Will-O-Wisp. Ice Punch does damage. Gonna opt to switch out of the Mew here. Yeah, and judging by what Anger typed in chat, he kind of just spoiled that he won this match. Not that we thought that Anger was necessarily going to lose this match, but typing something like it still wouldn't have made a difference on you getting a very clear and unfair advantage just tells me before the match even starts that you won already. So, I don't even know why we're watching this one at this point. I don't even know why we're watching this one at this point. Let's run it. Let's watch Anger click Psychic over and over again. Thought it'd be good. Double knockoff. He's got knockoff, but that's an Alakazam. That's a Mega Alakazam, so like... Valiant, he has the resistances. Fizzle did go out of his way to make sure, you know, if there was a Pokemon or two like this, he could handle it pretty well. He has the steel types. He has, you know... the other one. What the hell was his other one? Oh, Gallade. Switched into the fighting type. He's doing really well. He actually is doing really well, all things considered. To get 3 Pokemon out like that, he might even live that, damn. That one's probably close. Valiant's tanky. Yeah, you did really good, Fizzle, for that, all things considered. All things considered, that was still a very good showing. Let's move on. Let's move on. That round made me sad. Drakazora versus Dark Wolfman. Drakazora looked incredibly strong in her first round. Dark Wolfman was able to squeak by, but he almost threw the battle. See how this goes. Tapu Fini. Up against Gizmo. He's going to go for the Mega Evo Frame 1. Kicked it over to... It's Misty Terrain and Rain, given the starts. Toxic first turn on Pelipper. Going to U-turn out into a Kingdra. Kingdra's going to do mad damage, but he's got his leftovers knocked off. Not going to be able to heal up off of it. Scald. Putting in good work. Goes for another Toxic. Would have done that one personally. I think I would have gone for another knockoff or just more damage. Because Kingdra, once you get his health that low, Kingdra's not that scary once the rain goes away. Alright. Switches to Ice Beam. Going to hit neutral because Dragon Water type. Which means Flash Cannon's going to hit super effective. Good on Drakazor to adapt there. Weavile comes out. Ice Shard, priority move. Swift Swim don't matter in that one. Rain's only up for one more turn as the Azumarill comes out. Are we going to see the Belly Drum? Icicle Crash. Not doing the most. Ooh, lucky flinch, though. He has a high chance to flinch anyways. You're going to keep relying on the flinch here. Because what good is Weavile, you know, elsewhere? I guess he could come in and maybe do something to Swampert. Probably save him for Swampert, because Swampert's still ground. Still hit Swampert pretty heavy. Instead, he's opting to Icicle Crash over and over again. Double switch, sets up Misty Terrain, and then switches out. Drac does. Icicle Crash going to hit neutral on a Pelipper who's already toxic. Pelipper maybe gets sacked here. Throat Chop. Good God. What is the Throat Chop status? What does it even do? No, Drac U-turns out again. Drac opts to U-turn out again. Now she needs to put up Rain one more time. She can. Now she needs to set up Rain one more time because this team is very, it revolves around the Rain pretty heavy. Is this when you go out into the... Oh, Mega Swampert versus Hoopa Unbound. Waterfall. One shot. Anyway, next. Ice Punch does not one shot. Wow. But the Lucky Freeze! The first turn thaw! What are we looking at? We saw a 10% freeze into a first turn thaw. First turn thaw. That was nuts. Throat Chop gets rid of Hyper Voice and shit. That's nuts. Recover. Misty Terrain up. No rain. I'm imagining Pelipper's coming soon. Taunted, but Magic Bounce taunts back at him. Nightshade, good damage. There's the Pelipper. We knew the rain was coming. Knock off one-shots this thing. Or Nightshade. Either way. Rain is up for the last time, but I imagine this match will end before the rain goes away. Good fucking night. That is so much damage. Can Bisharp do this? I think Bisharp's too slow. Even with a priority move, I don't think he kills. Sucker Punch? Ah, it's close, though. Damn. EQ. Oh, the Sash! Okay, what does Drac do now? What does Drac do? Stays in, sacrifices. Because you know the Sucker Punch is coming. Can you kill this thing? Yeah. Yeah, it's over. Good fighting by Dark Wolfman, though. I almost called you KMD because when I see the Sableye, I think KMD. Very strong showing by Dark Wolfman. You did better than I thought you would, honestly. Very, very good. Very good battle. Very good battling on the end of both competitors. And Drac, once again, looking as strong as ever. Gekko versus Venom Blaze. Last match of winners round 2. Gekko in his fairy type up against Venom in his ice type. He does have a dragon in there. This is going to be interesting. I'm seeing some stuff that looks like it walls the ice pretty heavy. We'll see. We'll see. Klefki, we all know how this goes. Both these Pokemon are actually going to set up first one. You're going to see the Veil go up. Klefki went for Defog. I think he expected to go second. I don't know if he wanted to defog the Veil or defog the Hail, but he went for a defog first turn. He did go for the Light Screen first, understanding that Ninetales is probably going to hit him with a special attacking move. I like that. Tapu Koko. I don't believe Koko has Levitate, does he? I don't know. I'll never know. Earthquake. Good damage. Imagine, yeah. Imagine that Earthquake went off and it wasn't, the Reflect wasn't up. Aurorus is out, turns it back into Snow. Keeping the Snow up. Moonlight gonna heal. It just stalls the Reflect, turns this is okay. It's all okay for Venom. We know that Reflect's gonna stay up for 30 years. Reflect and Light Screen. Stealth Rock, just again, a lot of switching Pokemon going on. Not a bad move to get the rocks up. Superpower, though. Good fucking night, man. Tapu Bulu, what do you do now? What do you threaten now? You go into something that can hit offensively? I was going to say, like, with an attack stat, because you know he's going to have to switch out if you do that, but switches out nonetheless. Aurora Veil, and he's going to set these up as they expire here. There's the Light Screen. Hidden Power, super effective. You hit him again? You hit him again, he dies. I think. I think with Hail, he dies. Yeah. Yeah, Hail gonna knock him off. So that's the last set of screens you're gonna have to get through, but that's still 7 turns of screens, which is a lot of time in a Pokemon battle. Mammoth Swine coming out. Trick Room. Mammoth Swine might still be slower here. Nah, psych, never mind. Flash Cannon doing big damage. Earthquake doing big damage. But Aunt Fanny's gonna live this, and Aunt Fanny gets that ability, and Venom realizes that, and he switches out to somebody who will not give her the special attack buff. Very smart play by Venom here. Tapu Koko is the switch in, as Trick Room expires. No, Trick Room's still up. It's just, there's a million different things up in this room at once. It's Reflect, it's Light Screen, it's Electric Terrain, it's Trick Room, and it was something else. Taunting the big man. Taunting the big man. He Light Screen's going away, Reflect's going after this, and then Gekko's team find itself pretty exposed. You can see Gekko's starting to sweat about it too, so he comes in with Clefable. I thought he'd go for the setup, but he instead went to try to counter the Earthquake. Pretty smart move, but the switch happened instead. There's the Moonlight. Still got Snow Warning, still got the Aurora Veil out. Gonna go back out into Mammoth Swine. Could counter, but it's not gonna happen. You're gonna see the switch here again, or Tapu's gonna be dead. Back out, Clefable's not gonna like this. The Reflect's not up anymore. The Reflect's not up anymore! That's basically Gekko's heaviest hitter with how he normally plays. This Pokemon has a chance to get, Aunt Fanny has a chance to get on a roll, but not like that. All of a sudden, it's not looking good for Jekko. This is a rock type. Not going to take too kindly unless it has Levitate. It does not. Not going to take too kindly to the Mammoth Swine Earthquake. Nothing on his team anymore. Takes too kindly. Whalewyn comes out, eats the Wood Hammer, dies for it. Guess we were done with Whalewyn. Do you go and do... I figured getting the snow back up would have been priority. Doesn't matter. Ice Shard one-shots. It did crit. The crit might have mattered. I would have thought getting the snow back up, getting the hail back up with Ninetales would have been play. Either way, though. Snow Warning's back on. Hidden Power, super effective, but that Aurora Veil is just so strong. And Aurora Veil's been up all game. He's done a really good job of keeping that up. First turn, it falls. T-Bolt kills in one hit, though. The game isn't over just yet. Sonic comes out, Iron Hit. All right, now it's over. Good battle, both of you. Good battle, both of you. Nobody is fully prepared to deal with this Reflect strat, but Venom kind of had his own Reflect with the Aurora Veil. That was really good battling on both ends. I like that. I like that. The Stealth Rock, hammer away at the switches, constantly having his hail up. It was an external battle. It was less the moves the Pokemon were doing and more of like a battle of keeping Reflect up, keeping Light Screen, keep Aurora Veil up, keep the snow on the map, keep Electric Terrain up. You know, all that shit was happening at once. It was a really interesting battle. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, moving right down the list. I believe we're back into losers. Andrew versus KMD. Yup, this is the last round of losers that will knock someone out of a job. This is losers bracket. Technically round 1, I believe, right? Yeah, officially losers bracket round 1. Because it was losers bracket prelim and then losers bracket round 1. Oh, the two Saints fans are squaring off. This is the last round where you can be out of a job if you lose. If you win here, you're at least a gym leader. If you win here, you are at least a gym leader. So this is the big one. This is the big one for everybody. I am going to go to the bathroom before we get started. Before we really get rolling, I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. I will be right back. Sorry to kill all the hype, but man, do I have to pee. BRB.
I am the hype!
Alright, someone tried to sneak resub me. T-War, thank you for the 9 months, man. Good to see you. You know what, Flame Wheel? That's a good idea. Let me grab another water real quick. Bad news, boys. I'm almost out of water. Being extra thorough, washing his hands. No, I was just looking at Attack on Titan tweets. Alright, where were we? Ooh. Final round of final round of losers that can kick you off. Final round of losers that can kick you out. Hey, T-Word, follow that. If that doesn't work, we'll have a mod send you an invite. We'll have a mod in there, get you an invite. It's way faster than the first tourney. Well, yeah, the first tourney we were waiting on everybody. Oh, did guys show up? Has the tournament reconvened, or like, is it finishing and all that, or has it finished? Guy got off work at 8. We finished? Oh, okay, nobody say shit then. Tournament's done then, though. That's good to know. Real good to know, boys. All right. Chris, you and me both, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Round 1 of losers. Well, round 2. Let's say the prelim. Losers didn't have a prelim. That way it keeps up with the winners rounds. Round 2 of losers. Some of these people got a bye. After their first loss. Some of them did not. Andrew lost his first round. Got knocked into losers. Won his second. KMD lost his first battle, I believe. And now he's in here trying to keep his job. In for match 2. I have that right? Yeah. Yeah, I have that right. KMD unfortunately lost his first battle against Venom Blaze, but if he wins here, he's still in it. Up against newcomer. We have a former Elite Four member against a complete and total newcomer to the tournament league. Let's do this. Durant, Dustnor, Focus Sash. All right, Frisk, he sees he has a Focus Sash. Cannot one-shot the Durant. Own Claws early. Trick Room lets him Brick Break early. Crunch, super effective one-shot. Crunch is going to be a nightmare for this whole team. Marowak's going to go for his Flare Blitz one-shot. Everything that happened there basically had to happen or KMD was going to get swept. Dustnor had to go down. All that shit had to happen in that order or KMD was going to get swept by Durant. Would have been smarter for Andrew to switch out and keep Durant for later because Durant has the sweep potential on this whole team. If he saves Durant till after he manages to get rid of Alola on Marowak, he's looking really good. Very bold to go into Scissor and then Pursuit. Really, really smart play to predict that. That was extremely nice by Andrew right there. Will-O-Wisp going to burn the Venomoth. Venomoth not going to care too much about that because these Quiver Dances are going to buff the special attack, which is what Venomoth's going to go for anyway. Burn just there to counter leftovers at this point. Quiver Dance again, a second round. All right, really stacking up here. Nightshade's going to do a lot. You better hope you kill with whatever you're doing. Bug Buzz doesn't one-shot. Oh, Andrew bet the farm on Venomoth doing more damage than Venomoth did, and Venomoth went down. Bullet Punch with Scissor almost one-shots, though. Now you got to just keep Bullet Punching. In my opinion, Bullet Punch, hope for the crit. Oh, Will-O-Wisp, that's nasty. He's got to switch out of Sableye. He doesn't. He sacks Sableye. We have a 3v3. We have a very gimped Scissor here. Scissor not able to get full damage at all off this. Might as well stay in and break the disguise at that point, but Mimikyu's going to Swords Dance, and Mimikyu can Swords Dance a second time, I think. Unless Steel's super effective against Fairy. It is, but Mimikyu lives it anyway. I thought he'd go for another Swords Dance. That would have been stupid to do that, because Bullet Punch is priority. Earthquake and Scolipede going to get out early with the speed boost. Gets rid of a Pokemon, gets a speed boost in. I think he's still faster than Gengar. He is one-shot poison. Gengar lost the ability to levitate. Now we have Cofagrigus versus 2 Pokemon. Megahorn Turbo resisted. Puts Mummy, so he stops getting the speed buff. Not that that matters. He's faster than Cofagrigus anyways. KMD going to try to set up the Calm Mind. He does have Pain Split. Ooh, Swords Dance is big. He expected a move there. Should have Calm Minded again. Swords Dance is big. There's the killer. There's the killer. Son of a bitch, man. I feel bad. KMD was one of our stronger competitors. I feel bad for KMD because he absolutely was one of our stronger competitors, but very good showing for Andrew Como. Lost his first battle, but won the next two, and Andrew Como has secured himself a job. Andrew Como has secured himself a job out of loser's bracket. That is good shit, Andrew, and I'm sure we'll see KMD competing very heavily in the future. Again, KMD, free entry into Season 2. As soon as you have a Gen 7 OU team, you're ready to send into this league. And again, it just goes to show you guys how much harder Season 2 is going to be than Season 1. Season 2 is going to be tough, all right? Everybody's gotten so much better. Everybody's teams are so much better. We have, and again, probably a little bit of unluckiness with the seeding in the tournament and how some stuff played out, but we have former literal top tier competitors, like top of the ladder competitors, former Elite Four member, getting 0-2'd knocked out in the tournament for this next one. It's just truly nuts. Congratulations to Andrew Como. And who knows, he may go all the way to the Elite Four. We'll see. So next we have Dragon Master Rick versus Flame Wheel. We have Grass type versus Steel type. There is a Heat Train over there. Heat Train is going to be a huge factor here, I would imagine. That being said, Ludicolo being the counter to that, you imagine they'll save Ludicolo for that one. Grass type versus Steel. Interesting matchup. Let's see what we're working with here. Rizion. He just leads with Heat Train. Flame Wheel, very ballsy, leading with Heat Train out of the gate. Just like, this is my fire type. Surprised he didn't do the Aggron Stealth Rock lead. He gets outsped and is... Alright, Flame Wheel's Ringer is gone. 5v5, Flame Wheel's not a huge disadvantage in my opinion. In my opinion, Flame Wheel's... He needed to... That would have been one of the times where you wait for the right opportunity to bring in Heat Train. It would be the one times you wait for the exact right moment to bring in Heat Train. Preferably when Ludicolo's already dead, because Ludicolo will fuck you up. And that's when you come out with Heat Train and you go sicko mode. You kind of do all the damage you can, pull him out when something comes out to wall him, right? But losing him early, changing Heat Train for only one Pokemon on the other team was not the trade you were looking for. Not the trade you were looking for early. This thing can get on a roll. That's a lot of damage being dealt to it, but this thing can get a special attack buff. There it is. Every time it kills something, he's got leftovers on it. Focus Blast into Ferrothorn is okay. Gyro Ball kill. Oh, man. If he kills... Ooh. He takes out Ferrothorn with that thing, that would have been... He might have had something. He might have had something. Scissor. Up against the Celebi here. Celebi gonna Earth Power. There's the Mega Evo. Aerial Ace. Super effective. Earth Power not gonna do much. He's gonna switch out into Venusaur here. Probably Aerial Ace again. Why not? Yeah, huge damage. There's the Mega Venusaur Evo. No, it just switches back out into Tapu Bulu. Nothing on this team wants to eat it. He's just kind of playing around seeing what wants to eat. Rick is throwing! Rick is throwing! He could have just stayed in! He could have just stayed in with Celebi and hit him with something. He could have stayed in with Venusaur and hit him with something. But he kept switching like, oh, maybe this won't be super effective by Aerial Ace. But it all was! There's the Mega Evo. Oh, Giga Drain first. Sorry, Flame didn't just Bullet Punch. This is kind of a weird choice there. But Flame Wheel moves on! Unfortunately for Rick, could not bring it together. Man, I really thought Rick had that one. I thought Rick had that one on the bag when Heat Train went down. That, man, what a showing by Flame Wheel. Skarmory never even saw the field. I thought Flame Wheel was going to lose 90% of this battle. He had one Pokemon never even had to enter the field. Never even had to enter the field. And Flame Wheel will remain a gym leader. This is why you run HP Fire on something. Alright. Newcomer Rick, unfortunately, will not become a gym leader today. But again, there's always room in the future. Now, I will point out, I am not offering the free entry extension to anybody who entered the tournament as a newcomer. I am offering the free entry extension specifically to gym leaders who are out of a job. I just want that to be out in the open. Coming up next, Spandau versus Spader. doing losers? It was like Spader won a round. Did Spader win? Oh, Spader won then lost. No, Spader lost then won. That was it. Spader lost and he beat Kanza. He beat Kanza by a nut hair last round. Unfortunate looking for Spader right now, though. We are looking at a ground type against a fire type. Now, does Chandelure have Levitate? Maybe. Talonflame is flying type, but for the most part, everything on this team is going to know Earthquake, and everything in this team is going to fuck up most of your team. Very, very tough uphill battle for Spader against Spandau, who's already a pretty solid competitor. Not looking good for Spader out of the gate. There's the Chandelure lead. Energy Ball, one shot. His best friend, he needs Energy Ball. He needs Energy Ball for that, for Swampert. If he dies here, without taking out Swampert, he's pretty screwed. Switch out. Switch out. Would not have allowed, I don't know. There had to have been something he could have gone into, something different he could have done there. Acrobatics, rough skin, no rough skin. This is tough. And again, Spader's team, we saw the problem with Spader's team before. It's the same thing that knocked him out in the first round. He doesn't have any kind of defense. His team is just not tanky. It's not defensive. A little late to set up the rocks. He's in the sun now. Some kind of benefit. Zen Headbutt. Confusion and a bad time for that to happen. And this is exactly what I was talking about. It's Earthquake City. Mach Punch, surely. Power Up Punch. Oh, really? I'm surprised he outsped. He might be Scarfed, but Power Up Punch is a weird thing to run when you're Scarfed. Nido King, who resists fighting type attacks, going to take that pretty well. Poison Pin hits him back. Sludge Bomb going to do good damage. Does he stay in? He's dead next turn if he does. He does decent damage here, but now he's got to pin it all on Volcarona. Volcarona is not going to like Swampert even a little bit. AC 12? It was about to be 13, right? It was 9 to 10. Oh, how's it 12? Oh, we kicked him. Never mind, I'm dumb. We kicked him the field goal. Gets the setup. I missed it. He got a Quiver Dance off and killed him. Fiery Dance, super effective. Doesn't get the roll. Stone Edge misses. Fiery Dance. It's Swampert though. What do you do to Swampert? He needed another Quiver Dance at least. He needed at least one more Quiver Dance, and even then, no, he didn't. Giga Drain. Giga Drain. I forgot about Giga Drain. Volcarona and Spader ran it back, and man, I never would have thought Spandau would have got the boot. I never would have thought Spandau would have got the boot in a soft type disadvantage. In a soft counter disadvantage, Spader overcame the fucking odds, man. I love this shit. Whew. What a battle. I am sorry for Spandau. Spandau, again, was another one of our, I want to say better competitors. We didn't see him battle a whole lot. He was in the Elite Four for a while, and then about the time he dipped out of the Elite Four, the league ended. So we didn't get to see him battle too much. Half of the OG Elite Four is down. That's something to think about. That being said, Spader was notoriously one of our competitors that struggled more often than not as a gym leader. He was one of our gym leaders who tended to struggle quite a bit, and I believe he lost a fair bit of matches more than he won. And just off that win alone, you could tell he's improved. Had to have improved quite a bit to be able to take out Spandau like that. So congratulations to Spader Base for sure. And again, that's just another sign of massive improvement coming out of our league here. Coming up next, we have my man Mike taking on Insane Phoenix. This is the last round. Whoever wins here secures the final spot of the top 12, the people with jobs. Whoever loses here, heading home. The last part, yeah, it's the last person who heads up. Everyone else after this, it's all for the job. It's just where in the job you're gonna be. All right, here we go. Insane Phoenix, my man Mike. Rock type versus flying type. So this is just a direct counter, basically. That rock's gonna fuck up the flying. I mean, Insane Phoenix got an uphill battle on his hands here. Omastar lead, probably just gonna Shell Smash out of the gate. No, he opts to switch into Shuckle. Air Slash. Out into Skarmory. I wonder if he's got like Defog or something on Skarmory. Gonna Toxic the Shuckle. Shuckle's very defensive. Knock off. Gonna knock off the leftovers, but do no damage. Wonder if he's running Defog. Didn't get Sticky Web set up. Maybe his doesn't have it. Iron Head. Solid hit with Iron Head. Out into Togekiss here to eat whatever's coming his way. It's a Fire Punch. Togekiss does not take that very well. Now they're in the sand. Back out into Shuckle. T-Wave, not going to work. He's already Toxic. Smart move. Probably expected the T-Wave, actually. Good play by Mike. Air Slash. Chance to flinch. Gets it, but they're in the sand. As long as that Toxic keeps stalling. Decides he doesn't want to rely on Wish crits. Goes out into Mandibuzz. It's going to be Mega Diancie. Does it go first? It does. Diamond Storm. Super effective. Mandibuzz lives it, though. Defogs the rocks away. Magic Bounce. Defog still sends the rocks away. Lowered his own evasion, but what does that matter? Moon Blast. Skarmory takes the hit well enough. Iron Head. We're going to see rocks get set up again before he goes down here. Gonna Roost. There goes the rocks. Saw those coming, but it does get Shuckle out of the way entirely. Got a 5v6, but it still feels like my man Mike's in control. Fire Punch. A lot of damage. Not quite enough. Iron Head counter. If he hadn't had his leftovers knocked off, which wasn't his fault, but if he hadn't had his leftovers knocked off, he could have played ball there. He could have stayed at an Iron Headed again. Or done another Iron Head, I should say. I think he would have lived. Air Slash, Credillia. Again, these flying type moves just bouncing off these rock type Pokemon, though. Just not really getting anywhere with them. Roost to keep him in the game longer, lets him keep playing. Hidden Power doing nothing. Dazzling Gleam doing nothing. There's Toxic. Yeah, and it looks like this is going to be a slow burn, but it's like Mike just has the team that can slowly squeeze the life out of Insane Phoenix. He just doesn't have anything equipped to deal with a full-on rock-type defensive tankier team like this. Looking like this was going to be tough. Even if he gets a crit, it doesn't change too much. He's toxic. He's toxic. He's going down any second now. There's the one more round of Dazzling Gleam. Credillia going to recover, knowing that the Toxic will kill. Smart play. Smart play. Here we go. Gliscor coming out. Aqua Tail. That is a Storm Drain. Didn't even know it had that, but now Hidden Power. It's probably got to be Hidden Power Ice, surely. There's a bunch. 1.5 times special attack, which normally doesn't mean shit, but it's Credillia. And this Hidden Power Ice is actually going to start hitting. That's not ice. What is it? Oh, he roosted. Did he roost? Oh, he roosted. Maybe, no, it is still ice. He was just on a roost. No, it's not. Am I high on methamphetamine? I don't know what else it would have been. Anyway, Almastar comes out. There's ×2 speed. Almastar's toxic, but it's 4v2 right now against a tankier team. Giga Drain. Okay. Gets the HP back. He switches out into Shiny Talonflame. Shiny Talonflame not going to like that. Even if he resisted, he doesn't. Super effective. The rock type attack. Sludge Bomb needed a crit. Nah, didn't need the crit. Wouldn't have mattered. And my man Mike moves on. Insane Phoenix. Thank you for coming. You get a free challenge back into the league. If and when your Gen 7 team is ready once the tournament is over. Probably next time we stream. I'm probably just doing the tournament tonight. We'll see. But unfortunately, we have lost another gym leader. Another gym leader gone down in the mix. Fortunately, another newcomer has just secured their own job as a gym leader. A lot happened in this league. A lot happened in this league. All right, let's peep the bracket real quick. Get ourselves reacquainted with what's going on. Hey, I see you, Lotus. Okay, current bracket as everything stands. In the winners column, still yet to have lost a match. Only 4 people have yet to lose. Dehorn is Poison type against Anger and his Psychic type. This is another case of Anger getting a counter advantage due to the fact that he's going to be Psychic going into Poison. Water versus Ice. That one's interesting. I think water resists ice. I don't know if it goes the other way around. I want to say I like that one a lot, but without even looking at the teams again, I think that favors Drac pretty heavy. Sliding down into losers. Better versus Andrew. Fighting versus Bug. I think Bug has the advantage there. Kill Streak versus Flame Wheel. Normal versus Steel. That one's got to go to Steel. Normal type moves just don't hit that hard into Steel. Fairy versus Fire. That's a soft counter in favor of Fairy. And Dark versus Rock, another neutral battle. Dark Wolfman versus Mike. I'm actually really looking forward to this battle. Dark Wolfman versus Mike. But now, everybody in this tournament, everyone whose name I just read off, has a job. The question now is, are they a gym leader or are they an Elite Four member? Obviously, people still in the winner's bracket have the best chance, but it's not over yet. Losers can still make it all the way to the top of the Elite Four if they wanted to. Not if they wanted to, if they can pull it off. That's what our bracket's looking like. Our top 12, people with jobs secured. D-Horn, Anger, Drakazora, Venom Blaze, Better, aka Fizzle, Andrew, Killstreak, Flame Wheel, Jekko, Spader, Dark Wolfman, and my man Mike. Those are our top 12. We are ready to move on. We're in the losers bracket. Yeah, this next wave we're actually in the losers bracket. We're still in the losers bracket. So we're going to continue on. Andrew versus Fiddlesticks. We got Bug versus Fighting. And remember, the loser here, if they lose, they're out, and they've secured their job as a gym leader. The winner has a chance to continue to move on and try to fight to become an Elite Four member. That's where the stakes are right now. Here we go. Bug versus Fighting. Again, I believe Bug has an advantage because I'm pretty sure Fighting type moves are neutral to Bug. Or not neutral, they Bug versus Fighting type moves is what I'm trying to say. The taunt first frame was really good. I like that a lot because what does any, flying bug like that want to do? They want to quiver dance. Taunt again, just not letting them quiver dance is genius. Even though Fire Blast is... Whoa, my God, I didn't think it would one-shot. Genuinely didn't think Rourke and Rona packed enough punch to one-shot without the quiver dance. Even though there was the advantage there. Flamethrower. Big brain move. Flamethrower into a Vulcan Rona tells me that he's choiced. He's choiced something or other. It might be Specs. It might be Scarves. He might be choiced Scarf. Rock Blast pops the balloon. Is this going to kill for... No, not quite. Lives at 3%.
In back, fuck nuts.
Dark Wolfman, thank you for 100 bits, man. And it looks like Fire type was almost the hard counter he needed. I gave the advantage to Andrew on the type advantage, but I completely overlooked the fact that Infernape was there, and Infernape runs through that whole team. Quick Room's up now. Crabominable comes out, and the bullet punches are flying. Priority moves don't give a shit about your Trick Room. The bullet punches are flying! Wait! Fizzle had it! Infernape was putting in work! Fizzle had it! And then he just put Scissor and he just fucking clicked bullet punch over and over again. It's not over. This is Gallade. No, now it's over. Oh no, the band's gone. The band's gone, so he lives. It's not over. Okay, now it's over. It was looking really bad for Andrew, and all of a sudden he just threw out Scissor and just started fucking clicking bullet punch over and over again until he won the round. I have to believe surely there was something Fizzle could have done there. Something with keeping Infernape alive or staying in and doing something else. I don't know what it was, though. I got 3 low rolls. Interesting. Scissor's fair and balanced. Fucking threw him in and just spam bullet punch over and over again until he won. Anyways, I thought Andrew would win, but then Infernape was coming out and wrecking shop, and I was like, okay, shit. Fizzle might sweep here. And then fucking bullet punch, bullet punch, bullet punch. I ended up being right, but not for the reason I thought I would be. Anyway, Fizzle, congratulations on the gym leader job. Andrew moving on, gonna try to fight for that Elite Four spot. Excuse me. Coming up next, Flame Wheel versus Killstreak. We got Steel versus Normal. Based on typing alone, this tends to favor Flame Wheel. Killstreak does have one Fire type in his arsenal, and I believe the Mega Lopunny is Fighting type, and this thing, Moletta, can also become a Fighting type with given one move. The Bird's pretty fucking walled by everything. Swallow's going to be virtually useless. Chansey's not going to be able to Toxic. She does Paralyze, though, I think, maybe. He might have a Paralysis move on her. I don't know. Regigigas, maybe, but this whole... like, some of these team members can set up a bit. So Regigigas might get slow start off. We'll see on that one. Swellow might carry Heat Wave. Ooh, that would be tight. Okay. Opening with Regigigas, not liking taking that shit to the mouth at all. Special defense lowered, and Regigigas is already virtually useless. Return won't hurt. What the hell is Heart Swap? Why did he take the lowered special defense? Was he trying to take slow start? That certainly was something. Knock off, Drain Punch, now he's dead. He took... You took the lowered special defense. I'm lost on that one. Hyrule comes out. Flamewheel has the counter to that. This thing's got a balloon on it. I like that play. Chansey comes out, eats the Earth Power right up. No leftovers, probably an Eviolite. Thunder Wave on this whole team helps a lot. Helps Killstreak's case a lot. Drain Punch. Good damage on Drain Punch. He can't keep Chansey in off that. He's got to switch. He sacks Chansey. Okay. I would have thought Chansey would have been a priority to be a paralyzing machine. Maybe gone out into Swellow to take the hit from Lucario and go from there. But who knows? Killstreak's still in this. When it comes out. Unnerve. I don't know what Unnerve does. Prevents your opponent from eating berries. Is that what that shit said? Oh yeah, it won't let him eat berries. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, pops the balloon. Pyroar is a fire type, but Pyroar kind of sucks, so do with that what you will. One layer of spikes up. Miletta eating up the Earth Power really well. Focus Blast, gonna one-shot. Miletta might be the ticket out of here. Fighting type into the Steel type might be the play. Buggle resisted enough. I think he lives one of these. Oh, he lives two. Yeah, he'll kill here. Oh, Focus Blast missed anyway. Unlucky. Oh, we got to go two. Is that a speed type? No, we didn't Bullet Punch. He went for Aerial Ace, maybe predicting a switch or something. I don't know. But for some reason, he went for Aerial Ace. He could have lived enough to probably live that Brave Bird. If he would have just Bullet Punched again, he would have killed and probably lived enough to live that Brave Bird. I don't know if that was a misplay or if he was just expecting something I wasn't. Yeah, this is what I said. Swell is going to be pretty fucking useless unless he carried Heat Wave, which it looks like he didn't. If he goes out there, he can facade all he wants, but it's not going to do him any good. Here comes the Fake Out and a high jump kick. No? Oh, he switched into that. Duh. Now we got the high jump kick. Gotta land it. Does land it. I think Skarmory should have been the play here. Because Skarmory is the only one that resists high jump kick enough to live one. Skarmory before the other thing. Then you can do whatever this is. Yeah. Then you can whirlwind it out. That would see if you would have done that first. That was the move. And there's Overheat. Wouldn't have mattered too much. Still would have been a really tight run, but that Pokemon you got done here can get on a streak. Couple of misplays by Flamewheel. Maybe a misplay or two by Killstreak. Either way. Flamewheel, congratulations on the job. Congratulations on retaining your position as gym leader. And you look like you've improved a bunch already. So happy to see the new stuff you're going to be doing from that spot. Killstreak, congratulations on moving around. Or moving up around. Coming up next, Spader, who miraculously won that last battle to knock out Spandau in his ground type. Spader up against Gecko and his fairies. This is a soft counter in favor of Spader. I said it wrong earlier. I think I said it was a soft counter in favor of Gecko. It's not. Fire types resist fairy type moves off rip, if I remember correctly. Fire type is not super effective against fairy, which is why I say this is a soft counter. I don't know if there's real technical terms for it and if I'm fucking it up or not. But I say it's a soft counter because fire type is not super effective into fairy, but fire type resists fairy. So that's a soft counter, not a hard counter to me. So, typing advantage alone, this favors Spader. But again, Spader's team is all offense and basically no tanks or any kind of defense. Gecko has a lot of tanky defensive stuff. I think this battle still favors Gecko anyway, despite the type differential. But we'll see. Leading off strong, he knows, oh, that's genius. Sees the Clef Key coming, knows the double setup's coming, so what does he do? He goes straight into setting up. He's got a full offensive team. He knows the defense is going to start early, and what does he? Quiver Dance again. There's the third one. Okay, now the problem is that he gets one shot, so he either one-shots here or he loses. Trick Room. Into the switch shot. I wonder why he didn't just hit him with the Rock-type move. Didn't the Rock-type move one-shot him? You tricked him. You would have gone first. Oh my god, heart swap. The game's over. Oh my god, heart swap. What a move. What a maneuver. That was a resisted flash cannon. It's gonna two-shot. The stealth rock don't fucking matter. Get that thing off the field. Stealth rock ain't gonna matter when this thing one-shots your whole team. I don't know what you're setting up for. Hit the damn thing. See, if he would have hit him instead of stealth rocking, he actually would have killed it right there. If he would have hit this thing one time instead of stealth rocking, he would have had him. I don't know. To die? What are you doing? Oh my god, Talonflame lived. Yeah, but now you're dead. Unless you have a priority. You don't. Damn. Yeah, if he does any move at all with Torkoal instead of setting up, he is still in this match. And I guess he is still in it. He got rid of it. I didn't think he'd get rid of it. He got rid of it. Switch just to die, I mean. Yeah, nothing's going to want to live that. Alright, oh, he stalled out Trick Room, though. I see that. Stalled out Trick Room, smart. Didn't need to crit. 3v4, but like I said, this still feels like it favors Gekko a lot. Electric Surge hitting the ground running. T-Bolt. Volcarona does not like that at all. In fact, Volcarona's paralyzed and gone. Crit didn't matter. T-Bolt. The Electric Surge is just insane. Psychic almost kills. Yeah, a couple misplays from Spader here. This could have been a very, very, very close, intense battle. Couple misplays from Spader. Power-up punch. See what he does. Nobody on Gekko's team really likes this right now. Nobody on Gekko's team really wants this. I guess, I forgot it resists, fairy resists fighting. So never mind, everyone on Gekko's team. No one on Gekko's team gives a shit, because it's a fighting type move. Everyone on his team resists it. Power-up punch is a misplay. I get he's trying to stack, but that's your weakness. Anyways, couple misplays by Spader. He actually genuinely could have, he could have ran away with that one. He would have gotten this thing out a little bit earlier. Had another Pokemon or two alive. Kansas City scored 19-16. Are they in third quarter? Yeah, Clefable also naturally hard walls any of these bug types anyways. Quiver Dance doesn't mean anything to Unaware. End of the third? Okay. Okay, last match of Losers Round 2. We kind of did back-to-back Losers rounds there. Excuse me. Dark Wolfman versus my man Mike. Also, congrats on the job, Spader. As Gekko moves on. Once Heart Swap happened, I was lost. See, Heart Swap happened, and I thought you were done. I was like, oh, that's the match. Gekko wins. But the more I thought about it, and especially with how much damage Infernape did, you really could have had that one. But I understand that, shaking you up mentally, because that fucked me up mentally just to see it. Alright, Dark Wolfman. We got Dark type going up against Rock type here. See what we're working with. Excuse me. Encore him. Oh, but Magic Bounce knocks it back. Okay. I didn't know you couldn't be Encore. That's actually really gross. Knocks off the Rocky helmet. Good to save his team. Some damage for later. Tries to Sticky Web, and Mike just screwed himself. Unless he's got Rapid Spin or something on his Almastar, Mike is fucking done. Sticky Web. I think he just sticky... Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. No, wait, never mind. I keep getting Dark Wolfman's team confused with KMD's because they both run this Mega Sableye. KMD's team would have loved the Sticky Web because he Trick Rooms. Dark Wolfman doesn't Trick Room, so the Sticky Web is still better off in my man Mike's neck of the woods. Alright, just Toxic stalling here. Hoping he doesn't get crit or frozen. Waiting for Poison to just finish off Almastar while he's going back and forth. And now everything he throws in that doesn't have a balloon or anything is immediately going to be slowed. Immediately going to be slowed. The, oh, Clear Body, okay. It's not over yet. Especially with this fucking thing out here. But Mike hurt himself quite a bit with that Sticky Web. Into the Magic Bounce. Iron Head, bunch of damage, a little bit of Toxic. He should kill off Iron Head here, yeah. Shuckles in, Shuckles out. Heatar is still not going to like Iron Head that much. Yeah, imagine he would have got a Swords Dance off. There's a Fire Punch, good night. But Iron Head Nobody on Mike's team likes this Iron Head, and everybody's too slow to do anything about it now. Dilly, energy ball, resisted, but he does get the kill. Nice, okay. I mean, that's a big thing to have the iron heading machine out here, but now you're really hurt. Your mega monster thing is pretty messed up. Credilli's all but dead. The sticky web's still out here. Stuff like that's happening to you. Oh, I thought this thing was hurt. I thought Nancy was hurt. That's my bad. Icicle Crash doing a bunch. Diamond Storm doing more. Got the defense buff, but he's just outsped. I don't know what this is going to do. Maybe give him a type advantage? Oh, he was going to see if the type change happened. Maybe try to change himself. Oh, wait, no, he predicted the Scald. I forgot Credilli had that ability. Predicted the Scald, which was nice, but it didn't give him enough HP. He couldn't do anything about it. And, hey, Mike, congratulations on the job, man. My man Mike, again. Remember, Mike, one of the only people to actually beat all 8 gym badges, or collect all 8 gym badges and beat the Elite Four in the first season, right? Denied the opportunity of trying to become an Elite Four member or a gym leader in favor of re-challenging the league. He had a tougher time the next few times he challenged the league. Decided he wanted to enter this tournament. He was more than qualified, so we let him in. And he has now secured that gym leader job. Congratulations on the job, Mike. Okay, back into winners. We're on top 8 right now.